I'm going to ask you to listen to your body. Okay. Only do what you can do. Reach your edge. Okay. And you'll know your edge. I mean, I know you want to challenge yourself, which is great, but you just go to your edge and do what you can do. Back away from pain. Drink lots of water. I have some water with me, so make sure you're doing that. And be kind to yourself. Okay. And remember, smile, right? We're supposed to be having some fun here. Okay. Let's get at her. Let's get at it. Have a sip of water. Oh, that tastes good. Okay. So today we're going to start off in child's pose. Okay, so if you remember, there's two ways of doing child's. You can have your toes together with your knees out wide, right? Hips to heels, hands in front and forehead to the mat. Or you can have your knees together, toes together, hands behind you, palms facing up, and just gently rest your head on top of the mat. Whatever works best for you, okay? Nice big stretch in your lower back. And let's start off with 3 big inhales and exhales. And remember to try to relax a little bit more on each exhale. And as you come back to your normal breath, focus on the air entering and exiting your nose. And today, let's focus on the tip of our nose, feel the air rush in and out. Breath in, breath out. And for the remainder of our time together, let the breath be the foundation of our practice. When we move, let's synchronize our movements to the breath. And when thoughts arise, you know they will, look them straight in the eye, give them a nod, and then come back to your breath. Making our time together a time of being right here and right now. Trying to drop all your chitter chatter that goes through our minds all the time. So on your next inhale, slowly come up to tabletop. Okay, so your shoulders are over your wrist, hips over your knees. Okay, let's just do some cat and cow. So inhale, shoulders and sitting bones rise up, belly drops. Exhale, arch your back towards the sky or ceiling, belly button in towards your spine. Inhale. And exhale. And feel free to, when we're doing our cat and cow, to move in a way that's authentic to you, that makes your back feel better. Oh, that feels good. Okay, and one more. Well, let's just do some big pelvic circles. So you're dropping your bum down towards your heels and then bring it up towards the front of the mat. Oh, I love this one. Oh. And then opposite direction. And one more. Done. Okay. Everybody, left hand. So your arm is parallel to the ground. Okay. And then so your right hand is pointing forward. And then your right leg is pointing back. So my left hand is reaching forward as my left foot is reaching back. So a nice big stretch. And on your next exhale, elbow, knee to center. Inhale, extend. 3 more of those. Nicely done, and then come back to tabletop. Give yourselves a little bit of a wiggle. Now your right hand, okay, is reaching out in front of your arm parallel to the ground, and left leg. So right arm, and now left leg. So your arm is, and your hand is reaching towards one direction as your left foot is reaching towards the opposite. So a nice big stretch. Exhale, elbow, knee to center. Inhale, extend. 2 more. And then back down. Okay, nicely done, everybody. Okay, so fingers wide, tuck your toes, inhale, tailbone rises. So your bum is sticking up in the air, and you're an inverted V, downward facing dog. Now you can walk your dog, meaning you can drop, lower your one heel at a time towards the floor. And then come to stillness. Now on your next inhale, slowly walk your hands up towards your feet. Okay. And your hands are just dangling down, your head's dangling down. Grab opposite elbows. Oh, and you might want to have your legs just a little bit bent, just to protect your hamstrings. But your head is completely relaxed. And then let your hands dangle down by your toes. And then your next inhale, slowly come up vertebrae by vertebrae. Head and shoulders coming up last. So good, everybody. Weight into your heels, shoulders back, palms facing forward, head reaching towards the sky. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, hands come to heart center. Exhale. Exhale through your mouth like you're fogging mirror and press your hands down. Inhale through our nose, and we're going to raise our hands. I want you to watch one knuckle all the way up. Inhale. Hold. Hands come together. Exhale through your mouth like you're once you come to heart center, you release your fingers and push your remaining air out. Inhale. Three more. Let's get done, everybody. One more. Nicely done, everybody. Okay, feet together. Inhale, hands come up. Palms meet, interlace your fingers, index fingers point up, biceps beside ears. Exhale, upper body to the right, hips to the left. Inhale back to center, and then exhale, upper body to the left, hips to the right. And repeat. Ardha Chandrasana, working on the lateral flexion of our spine. And now, not sure to the right hand side, just remain there, okay? So that left hand is pulling that right hand up and away, or that right hand can drop. And you're pretending you're in between two panes of glass, trying to keep your body nice and straight. Inhale, come back up to center, realign. Fingers back up, biceps beside ears. Exhale, upper body to the left, hips to the right. Inhale, hands come back up. That's done. And then bring your hands to your jeans back pocket. So your fingers are pointing down, your palms are on the top part of your bum. Inhale, shine your heart up towards the sky, and then exhale, press your hips forward. Nice big back bend. Inhale, slowly come back up. And relax. Nicely done, everybody. Okay, so come to the top of your mat. Inhale, hands come up. Palms touch. Slight back bend. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. So your back is parallel to the ground. Your hands can be on your shins, your thighs, your knees, or out in front of you, palms together. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down either side of your feet. Left foot up and back. Okay, that back knee can come down. Okay. Hands to your right knee. And then hands behind you and the runner's lunge. So my back heel is reaching down towards the ground, and my head and chest are trying to reach towards the front. So nice big stretch. And then hands come down, right foot comes back. Okay, so we're in the top of a push-up position. Okay, so, and you can come down to your knees if you like. So we're going to hold this for 10, 9, 2, 1. Come down to your knees. Slowly come down all the way. Okay. Now with your lower back, top of your feet on top of the mat, engage your legs, knees come off the ground. Now with your lower back, lift your head and shoulders as high as they will go. Very little weight on your head, should be able to lift them up actually. The baby cobra. Press in your hands, the full cobra. Roll over your toes, downward facing dog. Left leg up, left foot to left thumb, right foot follows. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Palms together, slight back bend. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down, right leg up and back in a lunge position. Okay, again, that knee can come down. Hands to your left knee this time. Okay, and then bring your hands behind you into that runner's lunge again. Well done, everybody. Hands come back down. Left foot back. Okay, so from toes or knees, come down all the way. Inhale, full cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg up. Right foot to right thumb. Left follows. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Palms together, down to heart center. Breath in and breath out. And then hands back down. We're going to go through another series of sun salutations. Inhale, hands come up, palms together, slight back bend. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down, left foot up and back. Okay, I should put this way. Okay, so that back knee can come down too. Hands to your right knee. And this time, bring your hands up. So you're reaching up as your back heel is reaching down. So again, a nice big stretch. Hands come down to your heart center. And then turn towards your right. So you can just turn. You can bring your left elbow to your right knee. You can bring one hand on your hip, left hand as a lever. Turn back to center. Hands come back down. Right foot comes back down. Okay. From toes or knees, come down all the way. Inhale, full cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot up. Left foot to left thumb. Right foot follows. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Arms together, slight back bend. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Okay, so now right foot up and back. Okay, so that knee can come down again. Okay, down like that. Hands to your left knee this time. Okay. And then reach up. So again, I'm reaching up as my back heel is reaching back. Hands come back to heart center. And now turn towards the left. Pick the way that works best for you. Twists are great. You know, they rinse out internal organs. Great for your back. Turn back towards center. Hands down. Left foot back. From toes or knees. Come all the way down. Inhale. Full cobra. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Right leg up. Right foot to right thumb. Left foot follows. Okay, so we're bent down here anyway. So this time, let's bring our fingers underneath our toes. Inhale, tailbone rises. Exhale, use your arm muscles. Bring your upper body down into your thighs, compressing your belly. Inhale, tailbone rises. Exhale, compress your belly. Again, you want to bend your knees a little bit. Tuck your hamstrings. Massage your internal organs. And then release your fingers. Inhale, slowly come up vertebrae by vertebrae. Head and shoulders coming up last. Weight into your heels. Palms facing forward. Breath in. Breath out. Nicely done, everybody. Okay, so now, feet about 6 inches apart. Weight into your heels. Hands come up. Palms palms facing down so your arms are about shoulder height. And then a squat down in that imaginary chair. Weight at your heels, should be able to look down, see your toes, should be able to wiggle your toes. Trying to get your thighs parallel, but if you notice me, my thighs aren't parallel, and that's all right. Okay, this is where I'm at today. Going to hold for 100, 99. So funny, I think. Two, one. Inhale, slowly rise up. Okay. On your next inhale, rise and drop your tippy toes. Okay. Heels high. Now, if your arms get fatigued, bring them to opposite shoulders. Re-engage once ready. Now, this is great. If you want to go a little bit further, pretend you're sliding your back down the wall as you bend your knees, but keeping your heels really high. Two, one. Inhale, slowly come back up and release. Okay. Feet together. Actually, let's grab a sip of water. All right. Feet together. Inhale, hands come up. Palms touch. Exhale, bring your hands down your midline, and as you're doing that, come back down in that dang imaginary chair again. Again, weight into your heels. Okay, be able to wiggle your toes. But when you look down, your feet should be together, and your knees together. And now I want you to turn towards the right. So again, you'll pick your method. Actually, I'm going to put one hand on my hip, left hand as a lever. I like that one too. Turn back towards center. Inhale, rise up. Reach up, 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 up. Give your legs a little bit of a wiggle. Hands a bit of a wiggle. Hands come back together. Come back down to heart center through your midline, and then come back into that squatting position. Okay. Now I want you to turn towards the left. Two, one. Come back to center. Rise up. Your legs a little bit of a wiggle. Nicely done. And then come back to heart center. Breath in. Breath in. Left leg up. Left knee up. Left knee out. Okay. It's all right to fall out of this too. So really what I want you to do, I just want to open up your hip. Bring the sole of your foot to your ankle, calf, or thigh. Keep away from your knee. This knee is tracking towards the back wall. The tree pose, Vritsnasana, and then feel free to open up your branches. Two, one, hands back to center, knee in, foot down. Nicely done. Give yourselves a little bit of a wiggle. Hands back to heart center. Right knee up. And out. Bring the sole of your foot to your ankle, calf, or thigh. Whatever works best for you. And then roll those branches. Or challenge your balance, look up. Two, One, hands come back down, knee in, and foot down. Great. Now, let's come down, grab a sip of water and come down to lie on your back. Okay. Okay. Great. So you're lie down on your back. Oh. One hand on your tummy, one hand on your heart. Breath in and breath out. Left knee up. Wrap your hands around your left knee. Okay. So on your exhale, I want you to pull your knee down towards your chest using your arm muscles. Inhale, hold the position. Exhale, pull down. So your hand can be on your shin or you can grab the back of the thigh, whatever works best for you. When removing clothes, so we're massaging our digestive organs. And release. And then bring your left foot up towards the sky, hands up, palms facing down. And then to a silent 10, lower that left leg. And then once that left heel hits the ground, bring your right knee up towards your chest. Wrap your hands around your knee or the back of your thigh, whatever works best for you. Exhale, using your arm muscles, bring your knee down in towards your chest or towards the outside of your chest. Inhale, hold the position. Exhale, pull down. And release your right leg this time. Right leg, right foot's pointing up towards the sky. Hands down, okay? Then lower that right leg to a silent count of 10. And once that heel hits the ground, bring both knees up and towards the chest. Wrap your hands around your knees or your thighs, whatever works best for you, but you're trying to keep your shoulders down on the ground. Okay, so exhale, squeeze your knees in towards your chest. Inhale, hold the position. Exhale, squeeze your knees in towards your chest. And then release both feet up in the air. Okay, so a couple things here before. Make sure your arms are spread out wide, palms facing down. Make sure your lower back is on the ground as well, okay? So now we're going to lower down to my count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, hold. Inhale, slowly bring them back up. Oh. Okay, now to your silent 10, lower both legs. Oh. Whew. And now what I'd like you to do, I'd like you to bring your heels up towards your bum. Okay? So your hands are out wide, palms facing down. And this time, let's put our right foot on our left knee. Okay? Then exhale, bring your left knee and your right foot down towards the left-hand side. Both shoulders remain on the ground. Gaze can be straight up, or you can look towards the right in the opposite direction of your knee and foot. And next inhale, slowly come back up. Bring that right foot down. And then bring your knees back up in the air and just gently rock back and forth, massaging that lower back. Nicely done. Again, heels down by your bum, hands out wide, palms facing down. Left foot on top of your right leg. And then let your right leg and left foot fall down to the right hand side. Again, the important thing here is that both shoulders remain on the ground. Okay, so your gaze is straight up towards the sky or to the left to increase the twist. Gaze back up towards the sky. Inhale, bring your right knee and left foot back up. Left foot comes back down. Knees up in the air. And let's just do some small circles. Just to, again, massage our lower back. And then opposite direction. Okay, and then heels down by your bum, or up by your bum actually, okay? And then hands down by your heels, might even graze your heels. We're going to bridge pose, so you want all your weight into your shoulders. There should be very little weight into your head or neck here, okay? All your weight into your shoulders. On your next inhale, I want you to press in your feet, right, raise your hips. Two, one, and then slowly come down vertebrae by vertebrae. Nicely done, everybody. And once your bum hits the ground, inhale, press in your legs, come back up. Inhale, and then exhale, slowly come back down. Let's have two more of those. Good work, everybody. Nicely done. Okay. So, hands up in the air. Palms facing each other. Inhale, head and shoulders come up about 2 or 3 inches. Exhale, come up to the top of a sit-up position. And get to kick out your legs, that's all right. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, roll forward. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, slowly come down vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale, head and shoulders up, 2 stretches. Exhale. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, forward. Inhale, sit tall, and exhale, slowly coming down. Two more. And one more. Then this time, slowly start to come down, and then stop, and then raise your feet. Now I'm really feeling this in my abs. 10, 9, 2, 1, and oh. Breath in, breath out. Nicely done, everybody. That's a toughie. Okay, on to your tummies. Oh, you may want to grab that sip of water. I do. Okay, so forehead to the mat, hands underneath your shoulders, elbows sticking up in the air, arms like on a grasshopper legs. Tops your feet on top of the mat. Engage your legs, meaning that your knees should lift off the floor. Then using your lower back muscles, lift your head and shoulders as high as they'll go. Into baby cobra. Should be very little weight into your hands here. Just gotta lift them up. And exhale. Come on down and put your right ear on top of the mat. Hands back with palms facing up. Okay, chin back to the mat. Okay, so palms down by your sides, palms facing down by your sides. Okay, lift your left side, bring your left hand underneath your left leg. Okay, so your fingers are pointing down towards your knees. Do the same thing with your right. Okay, so now both arms, with your palms facing down, underneath your legs. Now, if this is way too hard on your arms, just put them on the outside of your body, as close to your body as you can. Okay. Now, here, your hips should be digging into your forearms and your ribs digging into your elbows. So you got your chin towards on the mat, feet together. And on your next inhale, left leg rises up as high as it can go, but your left hip is still on your forearm. So you're almost kissing the mat right now. And then release. Okay. You just readjust a little bit, and then right leg comes up, right hip still on your forearm. Right leg is up as high as it will go. And then release. Nicely done. Okay, so readjust. Okay, make sure that your weight's in your shoulders. Hands are reaching down more towards your knees. Okay, bring both feet together. And then on your next inhale, raise both feet as high as they'll go, and both hips on your forearms. And you're kissing the mat.
and release, and then bring your hands out from underneath you. Bring your left ear towards the mat, palms facing up. So the pose that we just did was called locust. Now we're going to do a full locust. So chin on your mat, feet together, hands out like airplane wings, palms facing down. Feet together. Now on your next inhale, I want you to raise both your upper body and your legs, hinging at the hips. So you're looking, your neck is right in line with your back. You're looking straight down, flying through the air. And then release, right ear to the mat, palms down, or palms facing up by your sides. Okay, chin back to the mat. Now you can repeat that last pose that we just did, which is wonderful. Or you can grab your left foot with your left hand, right foot with your right hand, and we'll go into bow pose. So on your next inhale, kick back and up as you raise your upper body. Again, hinging at the hips. And release. Oh, nicely done, everybody. Hands underneath your shoulders, forehead to the mat. Now I want you to push yourself back into child's pose. Okay, and pick whatever child's pose works for you. Well, this is a nice counter pose to the back bends that we've just been doing. And then come back up to tabletop. Come on to your bum. Feet down by the edge of the mat. Hands out. And then just slowly all the way down. And once you're down, arms out wide, feet out wide, starfish your body. Breath in, breath out. Totally relaxed. Feeling really good about yourself. Thinking, oh man, that was a good workout. Starfishing your body. Earth embracing your body. Staying with your breath. Food for thought. You know, many of these I've used before. This one is one of my favorites. I seem to have a lot of favorites, and that's all right. Mindfulness is simply being aware of what is happening right now without wishing it were different. Enjoying the pleasant without holding on when it changes, which it will. Being with the unpleasant without fearing it will always be this way, which it won't. James Baraz. It is now 10:46. Thank you so very much for joining us today. Enjoy this beautiful, beautiful day, and peace be with you. Namaste.